reason why I developed the Financial Fit Bootcamp is to make sure that it approached it with financial literacy as a holistic approach, because I believe that financial literacy and stress go hand in hand. Most people are stressed because of their finances. So because of that, I developed the Financial Fit Bootcamp to incorporate both having financially fit experts and having a yoga coach and personal trainers involved in the seminar to help you de-stress, maintain, and uplift. And it is a seminar that helps you with your mind, body, and spirit. One of the reasons why I decided to become a mortgage broker is because I found that what we're missing in communities across the GTA is financial literacy. That is something that to me is at the core of who I am, and teaching financial literacy for both youth and for adults, because everybody needs to learn money management skills, whether it doesn't matter your income and it doesn't matter your age. So hence why I started the Financially Fit Bootcamp, because I wanted to take more of a holistic approach to financial literacy. And holistic, what I meant was, I wanted it to be fun. I didn't want people to come to financial literacy seminars like, oh, claw my eyes out, it's gonna be boring. This is supposed to be fun. You guys can ask questions, and I want you guys to have a good time while learning.
Everybody has their job stress. Everybody has that, tension and worry and stress that's related to work. But again, it's very fitting that it ties into finances, because when you think of money, stressful. We have to pay bills. We're accountable for things. We want things that we, can't afford. People are just working so hard, so much, all the time, and they never take care of themselves. So the reason we put the whole yoga and meditation part in is because when you think of having money and having access to everything in life you want, well, that doesn't matter at the end of the day if you don't have your health, and you don't have your sanity, and you don't have your sleep. And it's such a huge problem these days.
And this kind of plays into what Robin is talking about. Health is very important. If you are a business owner, you can't take a sick day. I don't think I've taken one sick day in 4 years. So if you're sick, if you're tired, if you have, I had a back spasm and I had to take tranquilizers, my assistant can tell you, and I had to come to work slurring. So you have to make sure that you are healthy. You have to make sure that you eat right, and yoga is a good thing to help you with your stress, because you are everything. You have to be there.
My name's Jeff Hartley with RBC Dominion Securities. Investment advisor there, been there for about 3 years after working at Ernst & Young for 10, helping families and individuals with their tax planning, their insurance, and their investment management. The tax-free savings accounts, I'm already touched on this too. 2009, when they first started, you could only put $5,000 in it. Now you have $31,000 of room if you've not put anything into it. It's starting to become really more meaningful, and I have a lot of clients that are in their sort of 50s, 60s, even 70s. Tax-free savings account, really handy. I think Zamal, you said you use it as an emergency fund, because you can take money out whenever you want, and there's no tax implications. So it's different than an RSP. You take $5,000 out of an RSP and you may be left with $3,000 or $4,000, whatever it is. You take $5,000 out of your tax-free savings account, you get to keep that in your jeans. And that's the biggest thing that I'm focusing on, is sort of keeping, what we're going to discuss today is keeping more of the money in your own pockets as opposed to the government. I'm not averse to paying tax. Canada's a good social system, but there's certain planning that you can do. I mean, we're a high tax country in the whole scheme of things. There's certain things you can do to help plan around
The golden rule, you got to pay yourself first, and it speaks to not just the emergency fund, but really just trying to, just like how you're trying to be diligent about paying everything, and the best way, and I'll show you, is the forced savings, if you will, right? So have, as soon as you get your pay, so if you get paid every second Thursday, or every second Friday, and you have these pre-authorized payments coming out, obviously you have your mortgage coming out, or some sort of rent, and you have the different bills. Make sure something is going to some sort of savings plan for yourself. Just like that, you just force yourself, so you don't actually think about it. Because chances are when you think about it, you're going to pay yourself last, if you pay yourself at all, right? So, because that's just how it works. There's so many other things that come up, and you're always the last on the priority list, where you actually should be one of the first when you come to say. So whether it's just even $25 on some sort of frequency basis, make sure you're putting some money away for yourself.
I came out to Stacy's Financially Fit Boot Camp today because it's always really important to know how to do better with your money and how to help your money work for you. I think I took away more tips about how to save the money that I do have and avoid paying taxes on that money. And I also learned more about just protecting my investment for the future and for my family.